Hey, what's going on, guys? Jordan over here at the Movie Den. So I've been seeing a lot of different content creators making videos on ways to protect your physical media. If you guys have been watching me for a little bit, I've been talking about how that's a video that I do want to do. I just haven't had the time to do it, and seeing that more and more starting to talk about it, I figured I'd put my hat in the ring for this one and just kind of talk about what I think about protecting your physical media and the best ways I think there is to protect your physical media, because I have a few different options that I think are good options for you guys to look at. Of course, any of these, I'll make sure to link down below for you guys to check out if you guys want to go ahead and get yourself some to protect really your investment. But anyways, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, of course, hit that bell notification so you're notified anytime I post any these kinds of videos. Guys, we are just about to hit 400 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. It still amazes me that I'm even past 200. It's crazy. So again, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. Just go down below, hit that subscription button. It'll help out the channel tremendously. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and let's talk about protecting your physical media. All right, so there's a few different ways that you can protect your physical media. I know one of the ways, well, some they just don't do anything. And, if that's your thing, then, hey, more power to you. But at least for me personally, look, a lot of these we're spending quite a bit of money on them. And not only that, but we're spending a lot of money over a bunch of physical media. I mean, look at my back wall. We got a lot of stuff. And you want to make sure that you're spending all this money. Why not spend a few extra dollars, even that on some of these options that I'm going to show you, to make sure that physical media lasts, because let's be honest, it does deteriorate over time. And we want to keep them as nice as possible for as long as possible, because look, physical media, it's something physical, which of course, like I just said, and I'll reiterate again, does deteriorate. So that's kind of my idea. I do like to try and get protectors or find creative ways to protect your physical media, which I have a few options. That is a creative way to do it. Now, I don't have everything in a protector. A lot of my box sets, I really don't. Ones that are really important to me, or my displayed ones that I have up top on my shelf, those I try to get protectors on them. But a lot of them that are just sitting in the shelves, I really don't have them on the box sets. I need to, because I'm noticing a little bit of wear on some of them from pulling them out, especially when I get new stuff in the mail and I gotta kind of slide over stuff to make room, because look, I have OCD. I have all mine in alphabetical order and some by label in alphabetical order. So I have a whole method to my madness. So a lot of times I'm scooting stuff over, pulling them out, putting them in. And so over time, on some of the sides of the boxes, you can start to see some of the basically the lines from pulling them in and out. So I noticed on some of those, and that's kind of why I want to start getting some for those. But anyways, so there are some that I've seen some of you guys use, and personally, I can't stand them. They're the bags. And as an economical choice, the most bang for your buck, sure, that is an option you can get. You can get like 100 of them for pretty cheap. Those, they're just a plastic bag, really. They look like a Ziploc bag to me. You just stick them in and fold them over. I've seen some say they're resealable. Now, I've never personally used them. They may be, but when I was looking into getting some, to me, one, I don't like the way they really look. And two, I feel like over time that adhesive seal would just eventually wear off, kind of like a sticker. So that was kind of out of the question for me. The next option I looked at, and I see a lot of people using these, is the plastic protectors. And that's really what I use. I'm a stickler with putting them on my steelbooks. The reason B is because with steelbooks, they are very fragile. They dent easily, scratch easily. And so for me personally, I always put a protector over a steelbook. Now, the company that I have found, they're on Amazon, that I personally have had the best results with, is Malko cases. I'll go ahead and link them down below for you guys to check out. But they've got them in everything from your standard slip covers. You can get them for steelbooks with a slip cover. So think like the Crow or, well, actually, I'll show you. So I just grabbed the first one. This is the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Now, this did come with a slipcover over the steelbook. I'll show you right here, so you guys get an idea of what I'm talking about. And think of it like, well, most Lionsgate steelbooks come with a little protector over it. So as you see how this has a little slipcover over it. So that's what I'm talking about. So they make these plastic cases for steelbooks with that. Now, you might see in the video, I don't really know, but you can see those little micro scratches on there. That's from pulling them in and out, in and out. And, you know, imagine if that was your steelbook. So don't worry. You see some of them that I'm going to show you will have these little micro scratches on it. That's on the protector, not on the steelbook. So let me go ahead and get this back in here. So like I said, not only do they make them for the steelbooks that come with slip covers on them, Malko cases also make them for Arrow slip covers that are the thicker MRA cases with the slip covers on them. They make protectors for those. They make them for Criterion. What else? They make them for a whole assortment. They have some for VHS, DVD sizes, and also for my boutique labels, any of my Scream Factory, Arrow, Criterion, all those get protectors put on them for those. Now, I did talk about is that with slip covers. So the standard slip cover, here we got Phantoms, the Scream Factory release. This is another Malko case with a protector on it. And as you can see, it fits with the slip cover just fine. Now, I wanted to show you kind of, guys, how they show up and how you kind of put them together. I went ahead and took off the protector for my steelbook for Scream. So there you are. And this is how they're going to show up. So you can buy them in packs of 10, 20, and 100. But this is how they show up from Amazon for the steelbook ones. And you can see right here at the bottom, it'll say steelbook. If you get steelbook with a slip cover, it'll say like steelbook slip cover, I think. Slip cover. It'll say all those different stuff. So this is how they come, right? And it's pretty simple. They're flattened, as you can see. And all you have to do is just kind of open them and form them a little bit. Okay, just like that. And then what I like to do is see the little winged tabs on the side right here. Just kind of fold those down in. And then the little flap right here, I always take it. And the reason I like to form them a little bit and kind of bend them into shape is because I feel like they fit around your physical media a little better than if you were to just throw it in there without trying to form them. So that's why I do that. Now they also ship with like a plastic film on them, and of course that protects from getting scratches in transit. You can take that off. A lot of them come already, it's kind of peeling off right there. So all you have to do is just pull it off just like that. So I'll go ahead and do that. Look at that. Oh, shiny and brand new. It's not going to last like that forever, especially if you're like me, constantly moving stuff and getting stuff in alphabetical order. Now, some people don't like these. I personally do. The Malko cases all come with locking tabs. So you can see right there, there's a little locking tab. How those work is, so you just fold these side wing tabs down. You fold this in. So give me 1 second. There we go. So see, that kind of folds in just like that. You take this little tab and there's a little slot right there where it just sits right in. There you go. Just like that. And it locks it in. There is technically a top and bottom. On most of the Malko cases, they'll have a little embossing right there. It says Malko. That indicates the bottom. And the reason is because, especially on steelbooks, when you have them in your shelf, the spine is going to be clear, right? So the side where they glue it is going to be on that side, which would be that side right there, right? Does it make sense? And all you have to do is once you have the bottom already locked and put together, okay, you just take your steelbook and it just goes right in. Now, sometimes, as you can see, it's blocking right there. That's an easy fix. You just kind of undo the bottom again and slide that in just a little bit so it's right where you want it. Then you can put everything back together. And then, of course, like we did on the bottom, you're going to do the same thing on the top. Fold it in, take that little tab, and just put that right in there. And you should hear a little click, and that that means you're good to go. And there it is. Perfect fit, nice snug fit, and doesn't rattle or anything like that. So this is how I protect all of my steelbooks, every single one, and every single one of my boutique label slip covers, or even the Criterions, all get one of these. So that's one option. Malko cases, I highly recommend them. I've talked about them multiple times. Again, I will link them down below in the description if you guys want to check them out. They're fairly decent priced on Amazon. Now, if you want to get the ones for like Arrow, Criterion, those, you do have to go on their website to get that, because I don't think those are available on Amazon, unfortunately, and they're not going to be obviously like Prime 2-day shipping or anything like that. So Malko cases, love them. Next, another great way, this is kind of more for box sets. There's a company called Katana Collectibles, and I've heard about them for a while, and it took me a little bit to actually pull the trigger and get them. What's nice about them is they have release specific protectors, right? So I have an example right here. So here's my Dawn of the Dead second sight, and this is a perfect example of from Katana Collectibles. You can actually search on their website, Dawn of the Dead second sight, and they will have this protector that's specifically dimensioned to fit this box set. There is something I don't like about this, which is, well, there's two types of protectors you can choose for any release from Katana Collectibles. There's this one, which you see how that kind of sticks out right there. That bugs me. This one shipped flat. You can buy a pre-glued one that comes similar to the way those Malko cases come, where you kind of have to just open them up and form a little bit. This one comes completely flat. You have to put it all together, and most of the time it'll end up like that. Another example of that is my Hellraiser Chatterer box set. As you can see right there, that one's actually pretty bad. So unfortunately, I don't have the glued ones that I think those are going to get rid of this issue. Like I said, I don't have those. I plan on getting them. I just haven't done it, and I haven't been able to do it in time for the video. Now, one thing that is really nice is, let's say you get a brand new box set and Katana Collectibles hasn't made one for that yet. A good example is the new Art Attack from Umbrella, right? This just came out. I looked today and they didn't have any box sets for them. What you can do actually is there's an option to do a custom size one. And what you'll have to do is you'll have to measure an inch. You'll have to measure, you know, all the dimensions of this, and they'll actually make you one, just like those other ones I showed you. And on that, I believe you can choose either the pre-glued or the ones you have to assemble together. Don't quote me on that, but I plan on ordering one for this, especially for this one, because this is a really, really nice one I was excited for. And plus, usually, like, let's say if this was the exact same size as the Super Mario Brothers or the Caligula, then I would just order that and throw this in there. However, technically this is maybe a couple centimeters thicker than those box sets, so clearly this won't fit in those protectors. But that's what's really cool about Katana Collectibles, is if you have something you want to protect that they haven't already made a protector for on their website, you can choose a custom designed one and give them the measurements and they'll make it for you. So that's also another option. It's really cool about that website, and they're really fast shipping. All right. Another option. Now we're moving into my favorite options. There's companies out there that make custom slipcases, custom box sets and stuff. My favorite is the Blockbuster box set. I've talked about them before, and he'll make stuff like this, right? For Godzilla -1. What I love about this is not only are you protecting your physical media, but you're also getting a whole new artwork. And to, like, let's say with, I have my Halloween box set right here, and I'll show you in just a minute. Let's say you have different releases. Like, let's say you have, I don't know, the 1978 Halloween 4K Steelbook, but you have the Scream Factory for the other ones. And if you put them together, they really aren't uniform. But with a slip box or a custom box set, you put them in these slip cases and they can all be uniform. They look good and they protect your physical media. Example is, like I said, this Steelbook. Now, I don't have a protector over this because I have it in this. Now, the unfortunate thing is, and I have tried it, is let's say your slip covers, your Steelbooks that have these Malko protectors on them, they are too big and they won't fit in this slip case. but you can easily just take them out of there and put them in here just like that. And which is fine to me because you are still getting protection. Even though you don't have the Malko case on it, you have something like this. And honestly, like I said, I prefer this because you get an amazing custom artwork and it is like something hard, right? And I think that'll probably protect your stuff a little more than, let's say, the Malko cases. But not discouraging the Malko cases. Those are awesome. If I could choose, I would obviously prefer this. Now, if you guys want to get really wild, this is, I think, kind of I Frankenstein this together, and this has become like the ultimate protection and customization. So, as you guys know, right, Scream Factory came out with all the Halloweens on 4K, and they came in these really nice, I think they're nice, kind of slip boxes. So, as you see, there's the Halloween 4K, and they slip in there just fine. Perfect, okay? Well, Blockbuster Box Sets came out with this really awesome 13-movie Halloween box set, the entire collection, and they came with these. And what's really nice is they have the original cover art on them. Well, like I had said, the unfortunate thing is the Scream Factory slip boxes obviously will not fit in here. I mean, they're pretty close to the same size. They're a little bit smaller than Blockbuster box sets. So what you would have to do is you have to remove these and just throw this in there without anything. And unfortunately, it does rattle a little bit. It's not bad at all. It comes out just like that. Well, there's a solution to that, and there's a company called VHS Slips. I just got my first order in from them. Actually, Christian at Planet CHH, he's the one who I watched one of his videos and he ordered from them. And so I pulled the trigger and I bought all 13 Halloween movie slip covers. And what's really cool, they all show up like this. And these look like the original VHS artwork. And they're slip covers. And see, they'll just slide right over it, just like that. It's like a standard slip cover, right? So now when I go ahead and I put it in this, it's going to fit nicer, a little more snug. And not only do you get a custom slip box, you got a custom slip case and obviously your movie. So you're getting like multiple layers of protection, which I think is amazing. And so that's what I decided to do, kind of Frankensteined all this together. Now, these do come with reversible artwork for the original VHS cover, but I figured, you know what? I have this. I'm going to leave this artwork here, so I'll show you. So again, those slide in just like that. And then you could take this, boom, just like that. And now you have this artwork. And of course, this amazing commissioned artwork from Mariano Matos. But you have this slide out. Now you have your VHS slip cover, which not only do you get this amazing artwork, but it also protects your physical media a little bit. And then you have that under there. So that's what I did. And man, let me tell you, they fit like a dream. So we've got Halloween. As you can see, we have Halloween 2. And there is the Scream Factory release. And you see, it just slipped out pretty easily. But I've got the slip cover from VHS Slips. So that'll just go in there perfectly, just like that. And they're really high quality too. Nice snug fit. And check this out. Perfect. Look at that. And a little more snug fit. Doesn't rattle around or anything. Same with Halloween 3. Just falls right out. You throw this on there so you get another layer of protection. Plus you get the awesome VHS front and back artwork. And of course, it's going to go in your awesome Blockbuster box sets slipcase. Now, if you guys know anything about the Halloween Scream Factory releases, the Curse of Michael Myers was a 4-disc set, and it was a little bit of a thicker case. It does still fit in the slip box just fine, but what I love, VHS Slips even makes a slip cover that'll fit the thicker cases. So look at this. Perfect. And then this will go in here just fine. Just like that. Slides out. Nice snug fit. So let me go ahead and get the rest of these in there. All right, guys, as you see, they are all in there. And this will, of course, protect your physical media perfectly. And you also get this, like these awesome artwork, custom stuff you can get from Blockbuster box sets. And I'll show you right here. So like I said, you have your slip case, your custom VHS slips in there, fits perfectly, and it goes perfectly right in there. So that's kind of the ultimate protection, in my opinion. You're not only getting awesome protection for your physical media, you're getting awesome artwork and customization. That might be a little overkill for some of you, I know, but for me, I absolutely love it. But guys, that is the video. Those are all the different options of ways you could protect your physical media, your purchases that you make, your investments, really, because some of this stuff, you know, is worth a lot of money now that they're out of print. So I'll go ahead and link all this stuff down below in the description for you guys to check out if you guys are interested. Of course, if you enjoy this video, just make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, hit that bell notification, just so you're notified of any time I post any of these videos. And you know what, guys? That's all I have for you today. You guys take care.